Guys, how's it going? Episode 4. Here we are. Yeah, we're looking really good. We're sitting pretty fourth in the Premier League, despite getting hammered 5-2 by United in our last game. We're scoring good goals. We're defending pretty well, and we have a game in hand. So if we win this game in hand, we can go up to second, which is good. So a couple of changes for the game. Jamie Victory comes in after Jensen's poor showing last game. He's still playing really well, but just to kind of teach him a bit of a lesson there. Taribo West is still going to stay captain. Pinheiro is still going to stay in goal, I think. He's still got a 7 against United, so he's not playing too bad. Other than that, kind of business as usual. And Southampton. They're down the bottom 16th, and there you go, Anelka after 10 minutes. That's his 8th goal this season. He's scoring really well. Usually he struggles to score goals for some reason. I don't know. I don't usually sign him because he's temperamental, obviously, as we know, which I'm sure at some point he's going to get upset. But Sunji Hai, he's a good player. He's such a good player. 24-year-old Chinese guy. He's got some good stats. Look at these ones as well on the hidden stats. Big matches, consistency, corners, dirtiness, fitness. He's a good player. And we're all over Saints. And Svensson gets sent off in the 42nd minute. So they're down to 10 men, and that is probably going to be the game. I can't see them really making a fight back from that. All my guys look pretty good as Anelka adds his 2nd and our 3rd. And stuff. Condition. Taribo West has the dreaded groin injury. The old groin injury in this game seems to be I don't know. It must have been a super popular injury in the in the early 2000s. It's no metatarsal though, is it? Let's bring Tiago on for Haaland. Other than that, who else is thrown off the bench? Yeah. Let's do that. Couple of substitutions. All of them really. If only Kirk could have finished. Oh, the Tiago. There you go. There's that dirtiness 16 coming into play. Not great. That's okay. Old Rare de Lap. He had those good long throws. Oh, we've dominated them. It's annoying though that they've only had 2 on target and 1's gone in. Still, I have a young goalkeeper in goal, so either way, good game. Benabia spraying passes around like anything. Jamie Victory. See, it's such a good performer. Such a good performer. Like this, these 4 here is just, or these 3, consistency, big matches. Yeah, quality. Quality. 3, what did he do? What did he do? Did Danny Tiago do? Slid through. Look, Danny, I'm going to have to discipline you for that. He's accepted it. Taribo West is 28th of the 10th, so that's going to start up soon. League Cup Lincoln at the end of the month. Yeah, I'll definitely rest. I'm going to definitely rest some players for that. So, I mean, they're last time I checked, they're like 14th in League 2. So they're on Struggle Street. So, Schmeichel's back, but I won't play him for that game. Or maybe I should. Ooh, the management dilemmas. Alright guys, Lincoln game now. So we're lining up Pinheiro, McGovern, Mete, Jensen, Wright, Phillips, Tiago, Tierney, Fox, Ovuso, Huckabee and Gota. So just a little bit different there, just to try and mix it up. We've got Kieran Tracy, Fred Wilson, Christensen, Carlo Nash, and Alf Inga Haaland on the bench. I think this team should have enough to beat Lincoln. Although they're probably going to make me eat my words. Hopefully not. No, look, we've got enough. Like Jensen, and they've scored. Brilliant. Black, excellent. Great. Kingsley Black. Brilliant. We're going to lose this. We're going to lose this because I played a weak team. Come on, we should have enough to beat them. We are not playing well. David Fox. And Christensen on. Take off the 17-year-old who's not playing good and put on the 14-year-old. Still 14? Yeah, still 14. Goda's not playing well, but I don't really... I'll see how he goes. Give him a little bit longer, and then I'll look to sub him as well if he's still on a 6, which he is. He has not even had a shot on target. Come on, Goda. We've just scored. Vusso. Alright, Goda's playing crap. Who's going to come off? I'm going to bring Fred Wilson on for Goda. He'll swap with Huckabee. And yeah. What's Christensen playing? He's on a 7. I'm going to put Christensen up there and swap like that. Yeah. Cool. Boom! Fred Wilson on debut. And then Huckabee gets injured. Alright, well, Kieran Tracy then. Tracy's just gonna have to play on the right, even though he's left-footed, because I've got Tierney on the left. Huckabee, it's annoying because he hasn't really had a lot of chances, and just trying to get his game time up. One more would be nice. If I had 2 penalties turned down, then one more would be good. Oh, come on. One more. Yes, Vusso gets a second. Good stuff. Well, he got man of the match. We did make it a little bit difficult for ourselves, but we did ultimately dominate really in the end. Good to see my young Australian English youngsters are playing well. Fred Wilson, great stuff with a 9, and Matthew Christensen with another 8. Kieran Tracy isn't quite fit into my system, but you know, I probably should train him as a centre actually, shouldn't I? Yeah, that's what I should do. 3 weeks, because I think, excuse me, if I have a look here, Kieran Tracy adaptability 17, so I think that means he can be trained. So new position, medium intensive. Okay, new position, medium intensive. It's just really a new side, just in the centre there. Okay, and Kieran Tracy, where are you? You can go here. Hopefully he doesn't get too upset about that. Sometimes if you change their training, they get upset, but it might be if they have that low adaptability. Right, Chelsea next. Alright guys, Chelsea today. We're going to head back to possibly our strongest lineup. Schmeichel's back, which is good. Hugo Panera is going to make the bench. Been quite happy with his 4 performances. So he's definitely going to get a nod, sit on the bench. Now I've dropped old Isle down to the bench. He hasn't been playing that well, 6s and 7s. So Vusso, after his heroics last game, is going to start just behind the striker there. And Victory still keeping Jensen out of the team for the moment. Chelsea, pretty good team. And they are just behind us, so we need to grab a win here. And you see, United are just bloody miles ahead already. and we are dominating them so far. And then obviously Chelsea score, and then Mark Kerr bangs one in to pull it back to 1-1, and then Babiaro gets his first goal of the season, which is the classic. Solar now. Ugh, it's terrible. We really started this season with a bang, and now it's gone a little bit downhill. Whitley's foot injury. Mark Kerr, foot injury. Benabia, thigh injury. Anelka's playing crap. Whitley's playing crap. I just realised as well, got Whitley playing on those. He's either footed, isn't he? Benabia. Berkovic on for him. Alright, see if that can do anything. I doubt it can. I'm just not playing. Oh, Schmeichel's having a terrible game. That's really disappointing, because that was definitely needed there to put some more pressure on United, but instead that's this is going to cost us. That weird noise was just the dog shaking herself. Disappointing game, really. Bamiara was awesome. Where were we? Schmeichel was bad. Duff was bad. West, yeah. There's too many sixes in there to really make any sort of... I'm not super happy with that performance, to be honest. Tottenham next. Alright, Spurs. Now, everyone seems pretty good. I was contemplating making a few changes from the loss, but not really feeling. The only one would be Jeff Whiteley. He could probably be dropped, but I don't know who for. That's the problem. Berkovic. Who's the 5? Who's that? Danny Tiato. Danny Tiato suspended. See Whitley there, and then let's go. Matthew Christensen is going well. So Spurs. Okay, 2 minutes. Boom. It's a good start. Good start. Keeping us up in this top 4, which is where I want to be. Like, I mean, I definitely want European football for next year. So UEFA Cup at an absolute minimum. Champions League is the real goal. So anything less than European football this year would be a fail. So hopefully we don't start to capitulate. Tottenham fighting back here, and we're getting a little bit back, but Kerr for so was offside. Yes, Kerr gets his second then eventually. Good. Everyone's happy, although let's bring Isle off because he's on a yellow. Happy with that for the moment. Let's maybe make one more change. Benabia has a knee injury. Christensen on for him. Kerr with a double. Could have had a hat-trick as well, unfortunately. And Anelka is his 10th goal. Excuse me, guys. We're all over Spurs here, which is good. Don't really have an answer, apart from Robbie Keane. Thank God he hasn't played well. Good. Nicholas Anelka, man of the match. 2 assists as well. Good on him. So good. Yep. And God, and United are just crazily pulling away. 7 points ahead of us. So we've got that League Cup fourth round. Oh, we've got Plymouth in the end, who are doing pretty well in League One. So they've got some decent players. Romain Larue and David Frio. They're probably two of their better players, I think, although they're not starred. Nathan Lowndes, good. And Marino Keith. Yeah, look at that. This is a quality lower league striker. Pace, acceleration, finishing. And all these other things like off the ball are just above 10. Stamina 20. He's a pretty good lower league striker. As you can see by the fact he's back 16 and 18. Wonton's usually a decent defender, although he has zero pace and positioning. David Worrell, yeah. Cool, I'm dithering. We've still got to get through Liverpool in a week's time. Alright, Liverpool. Before we head to the Liverpool game, so Sean Wright Phillips just recently played for England in the under-21s. Let's have a look at the tactics that they're playing. Wow, a crazy tactic. Crazy tactic. Is that England actually playing that tactic? No, they're just playing the 4-4-2. Anyway, we've got Liverpool now. Liverpool are 7th. They're catching up on the games. They're still, they're only one behind us, but we're starting to slip behind Chelsea and surprisingly Fulham. Who's really struggling? No one really. Everyone's hereabouts, I guess. So team-wise, probably really no changes from the 3-0 win over Tottenham, I wouldn't think. The press has decided to praise Mark Kerr because, he's playing fantastic. The last couple of games he's been pretty good. That was his under-21 game. Mike Duff's been playing pretty well as well. So yeah, let's go. Keep that team. Liverpool. Got a pretty good team. Lucy, who is he? Have they got an injury? They've got Christopher Kirkland. Broken ankle. Pegai. Oh, he is terrible. He's woeful. Anyway. Jamie Victory with an own goal. Excellent. Great start to the game. Great start. Not what we needed. We're going to start a little slip here. We need to win this to go back up, to really keep an own goal semi-Ibia. It's just own goals galore in the first half. But Liverpool, Heskey gets one back. That's frustrating. Peter Schmeichel's having a shocker, which is good. Just always need them to have a shocker in big games, which I think his big games is pretty good, isn't it? It's 17, yeah. It's irritating. Definitely need to look to make some changes here. Berkovic, he's not doing it for me. Not doing it for me at all. Mark Kerr, obviously, since I praised him, he's decided to play crap. I'm going to bring Whitley on for Benabia, push Kerr into the middle, see if that does anything there. And yeah, maybe they can do something. Come on, guys. It's not looking good. But yes, Fana. Oh, far out. I don't know. It's not going to do anything. No. disappointing that none of us could score. Taribo West with a 5. Honestly, that's really annoyed me. It's really, really annoyed me, that game. Where is he? Taribo, discipline you. That was crap, mate. You should play better than that. Slipped without comment. Tempted to drop him. Anyway, we've got Plymouth next. We'll probably go for a weaker team there. What day is that on? It is on a Wednesday. And then we play Villa. Alright, guys. Plymouth now. I've done my usual here. Pinero, Diston, McGovern, Jensen, Whitley, Wright, Phillips. I've got my 3 young Australian kids across the middle. Tracy, Christensen, Wilson, Farner there, and Gautier up the top there. I was planning on playing, where the hell is he? Richard Dunn, but he's tired from what? I don't know. Anyway, once again, we'll definitely make it hard for ourselves here. Plymouth are no pushovers. They're top of the table in League One, but Wilson banging it in. Heaney scoring for Plymouth. This is League Cup 4th round, so we're getting deep into it. And we've had some pretty easy games so far, which is good. So Plymouth are all over us, but thank you to Hugo Pinero. He's keeping us in it. We just need to start creating a bit more chances on target. Sean Gota is really showing me how awful he is, to be honest. Really, really disappointed with him. Tracy bagging his first goal for the club, and then Hodges grabs one straight away. Yeah, really not impressed with Sean Gota. He's really got to go, I think. He's 31, pace 9. He's too slow. He's a City legend though, isn't he? Forgot he was on the books at Man United. But this is like League One Championship level, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, give him a few more minutes. See if he can do anything, and it doesn't look like it. Plymouth score instead. Farneran's playing crap as well. Great. Go to Ron. David Fox. We're gonna lose this. And it's gonna be my fault. Actually, let's take Christian off as well and push Tracy up to the top. God, they are absolutely smashing us. Come on. Yes, Paul Tierney. We are making it hard for ourselves. Tell us that. God, I will say that. Come on. Don't let them score and let us score. We're into 90 minutes. God, look at this. We're just like letting them through. Hugo Pinheiro, Brian McGovern's not really up to the task. He's usually a lot better. I've signed a really bad version of him, unfortunately. Oh well, let's get the extra time out there. And yes, Darren Huckabee. Huckabee with another one. Come off the bench. Oh, Tracy bags one. And now it is really... Oh, Huckabee hat-trick. What a game. What a game. There was still 15 minutes to go. The keeper has just not turned up for extra time. Wow. What a game. All 7 shots on target were in the back of the net. Sean Wright Phillips. What a game. It took us to extra time, and then Darren Huckabee with an extra time hat-trick. He should have got man of the match. He really should have got man of the match. Good stuff. Through to the quarter-final. Excellent. I think the draw for that should come up soon. We'll just see if it does. If not, we've got the Villa game in 4 days as well, which is good job of rest of the squad. So I'm definitely going to have to look for another striker. Sean Gautier is not the man I want. One Chop's still out for 7 months, so that's a gutting. What's clarification on squad rotation, mate? Like when you eventually come back, you will be. But yeah, Sean Gautier. He'll come good soon. He's only 18 as well. So I'm definitely going to have to look for another striker. Where's this draw for the cup? Don't know why it's not here. Yep. Take him off my hands. Oh, doesn't look like they're going to draw the League Cup. Thought they usually do them a couple of games after. Anyway, whatever. Doesn't matter. We got Villa on Sunday, so we'll just fire through to that. Alright guys, we're back. We've got the Villa game. Pretty much full strength here. Huckabee is going to play behind Anelka today after his hat trick. Oh, sorry, just after his hat trick here, where did he play here? I can't remember. On at 63. Anyway, maybe he played up front. Still, let's go. We definitely need a win here to stay. Yeah, that's what we need to stay in this top 4, and I keep saying it, and I'm going to keep saying it because these Arsenal got a game in hand on us, and we got a game in hand on Leeds and Chelsea. So we need to definitely win that game in hand as well, and obviously will these. We are all over Villa with 7 shots on target. Mark Bosnich having a worldie against us. Great. Lucky we've got 1 in though. And then Whitley. I've changed Whitley as well. I moved him over to the right side. So he's on the right, Kerr's on the left. See what happens with that. But I don't know if it's that's made a difference, but Bozza better be on his toes. Which, I mean, he is kind of on his toes, but we're still scoring, which is good. Alright. So look, my obligatory 60 odd minute substitution, and Mark Kerr has a knee injury, so he is going to come off for Alexander Farnerud. Darren Huckabee not really making much of his chances there. I mean, it's not his ideal position. We're really struggling in this spot here in the midfield. I'm going to have to look to improve there with the with literally the zero money I have. The small amount of money I have left in the transfer kitty, because I spent it all. Yes, Berkovic doesn't count. 21 shots on goal. Mark Bosnich, he's done well, and there you go. Duffers with his first goal for the club. Good stuff. That's a really solid win there for us. Really, really solid. Bolton will be the game on the 1st of December. So we're looking really good, guys. We've fortunately had a bit of a dip where we lost a few games there, but we're scoring quite freely up with, you have a look with goals. We're 3rd in the league for that, and conceded we are 4th behind the big clubs. So that's good. Players wise, Anelka's having a great season, so is Duff Jensen. Goals wise, Anelka is behind Henry, who's flying ahead. Assists, Jensen and Big Ali Benabia. Cool, guys. Like I said, any suggestions on players you'd like to see me attempt to sign with my minuscule amount of money, I will at least add them to my shortlist and go from there. And other than that, guys, like and comment, and I will catch you next time. Bye.